What's the most cost-effective landscape you can install in Cape Coral? Well, I'm going to list off 3 things that really dictate what makes a landscape project super affordable, and what is the way you can reduce the budget as much as possible and still have the front of your home, the back of your home dressed up and look much cleaner. So number 1 is you have to go with mulch. If you don't go with mulch and you go with rock, the price gets substantially more. You start incurring things like landscape fabric, landscape pins. That's an additional product on top of just the rock. And then you get into rock is exponentially more expensive. It is like gold here in Florida. If you want a very budget-friendly landscape project, you need to stick with mulch. Now, know that that's going to cause more maintenance because you have to continuously touch it up, but it's going to dramatically drop the cost of your project. Number 2 is, since you've went with mulch, you can do a natural edge. And what is a natural edge? Natural edging is not having any kind of curb, not having any kind of aluminum or vinyl edging. It is using your actual sod to dig a deep edge and to use that edge, and that's why they call it natural, because there's no other material put in there. Use that edge of the sod and soil to create your bed edge. This makes it where we don't need material. We only need labor to cut and shape your beds. If you use a natural edge, this is dramatically going to reduce the cost of your project. And number 3 is to stick with 3-gallon plantings only. And that means we're just sticking with smaller ornamental plants and not doing any trees, palms, or bigger plants that would incur much more cost. Typically like to do a less is more approach on projects when people are really wanting to have a tight budget. And I will say this approach has got the front of a very small house with mulch, natural edging, all of this, and the price was roughly $1,600 to do the front landscape of a home. Now this is as cost effective as you can get, because if you were to add curbing or more plantings or palms or lighting, this is going to dramatically go up really quick and quickly be in the average range, I say, of $5,000 to $15,000 on all of our landscape projects. So remember the 3 things. If you want to have the most cost-effective landscape, stick with mulch. 2, do a natural edge. 3, stay with small 3-gallon ornamental plantings and do a wider, more, less is more plant scheme. Talk to you soon.